overall, the team looked really well. They were really good. These guys are excited about Christmas. But Martellotti got us started really well. I mean, Pearsall's match was awesome when he took the initiative and threw the kid on his back. I mean, that's as loud as I've ever recalled. I think since I've been here, that was fun. David had a big match. I thought that was a test for him, and he did very well. And Frank at 49, I thought that he had a tough kid there, and he's getting back to top form. So that was fun. Ruth bumped up a weight again for us, and we needed to get him in the match. We weren't trying to run the score up on him or anything, but Ed needed the match right now.
It seems like these guys just weren't satisfied with winning. They wanted more. Cael, how good was it to see them wrestle with that type of mentality?
That's what it's all about. I mean, they got to enjoy themselves out there and not be focused on trying to go out and win a one-point match. If you can beat a guy by 8, beat him by 8. If you can pin him, you need to pin him. But that attitude is very important to the future of the program, so it's good to see.
What message do you think today sends the rest of the game?
I don't think we're not too worried about sending any message. I'm just glad our guys are continuing to make progress. They're looking good. They're sharp, and we can go take a week off and feel good about ourselves. So it was a good match. I'm pleased.
It seems like Pearsall's just getting better and better with each match that we watch. Does that come from his work ethic in practice, or where's he getting on all this improvement from?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of things. I mean, the more experienced, the better he's getting, and he is a consistent hard worker. He takes care of his weight. I mean, I would guarantee that nobody at his weight class is heavier in the summer than he is. But he brings his weight down, and then he can turn around and still make conditioning a factor. If you leave him in the match, and let him hang around, he's got a good chance of finding a way to win, like he did right there. So I think it's commitment and a lot of things that he's doing right.
We see high school wrestlers go up in weight a lot. How tough is it for a guy like Ed to do that at the college level?
It is tough, and as a coach, we're a little worried. I mean, we want him to be challenged because he doesn't get challenged a lot, but he's a guy that'll rise to the occasion, and the better his opponent is, I think the better he'll wrestle. But he wanted to wrestle tonight. He wanted to give Church a chance to get out there and wrestle, but Ed needed the match. Glad we put him out there.
Biggest win so far in my Penn State career.
What was your thought process after the first period? I mean, you got a pretty quick takedown, rode you out. What are you thinking when you switch periods?
Well, I know last year he rode me a lot with legs and he turned me a couple of times with legs, so I was just keeping focused on staying out of the legs, and if they got in, not to panic and get out of position. So I was just thinking I had to keep pushing him because coaches told me he was going to get tired, and I know I have good conditioning, so that was my main focus, was to keep pushing him.
What did you see on the throw?
Pretty much we came out of a scramble position there and ended up on our feet with the body lock, and I know he's real good. He was real good in high school at Greco, so I knew he was going to try to throw me in it there, so I just kind of took the initiative and had to go for it, and it really paid off for me.
A little bit of a freestyle move there?
Yeah, it's a move I'm comfortable with, just with how tall I am. I'm pretty good in there with getting guys kind of jacked up off their feet and off balance, so I feel comfortable in there.
I'm up 42-3.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's just our rival. It's Penn State, Ohio State. I mean, we're always. I mean, it seems like the last couple of years Penn State's losing Ohio State and everything. Football and all that kind of stuff. And it's just good, nice to go out there after they beat us pretty good last year. To go out there and we wrestled so well. And that's the thing. Our team is, we've got a lot of good individuals, and we got on a roll. It's gonna be hard to stop us. And with Pearsall, getting that win, and it was just unstoppable train after that. It was just really fun.
Were you concerned at all facing a guy that's that strong and that veteran and Spawn Seller? I mean, he's got some good history behind him.
I mean, not really. I look forward to those kind of matches. There's no reason to be nervous. You got to embrace. You got to beat those guys who are national champs. So, one after another. Each time I step on the mat, no matter who it is, they're gonna have to wrestle hard and wrestle smart. So, I was excited. It was nice to wrestle a guy that wanted to come after me today. That's the first time in a while, and I enjoyed it.
Did you ever reach a point out there where it seemed like he was starting to break a little bit, didn't have as much energy as in the first period?
I think in the first period when I got those back points, I could feel a little different. It just takes wind out of the guy's sail a little bit, and it's huge. You can get back points and get over 2 minutes running time in the first period. That's it's a pretty big deficit to overcome. So if I can go out and do that consistently, I think matches should go my way.
What type of home man advantage is this team having?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, that crowd is so loud. Even those, especially those close matches like with Pearsall, it's just, I think that is one of the big reasons why Pearsall, not only did he had a tough match with that kid last year. He goes out there, that kid's breaking a little bit because it's a close match after end of the first period, and then our crowds get into it. We're not going to get tired. Their guys are going to get a little tired, and it's just, it's hard to go in a really hostile environment. And I do believe this is the best place in the country in terms of that. So, it's like having another person out there on the mat with you. It's pretty awesome.